Please be seated. Dr. Seuss once said, "The more that you read, the more things you will know, the more that you learn, and the more places you will go." Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to SLIIT, the pioneer and the largest degree-awarding institute in Sri Lanka. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to this inauguration ceremony of the year 2026 as the first day of a worthy investment you have made to enrich your life. To start off today's proceedings, I would like to cordially invite Professor Nimal Rajapaksa, the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, to welcome and address the gathering. Professor Nimal Rajapaksa served 4 Canadian research universities for over 35 years before joining SLIIT in 2019. He is currently the Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost of SLIIT. He served as the Vice President of Carleton University and the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences at Simon Fraser University. He also held department headships at the University of British Columbia and the University of Manitoba. Professor Rajapaksa is ranked amongst the top 100,000 researchers across all fields based on the Scopus database. He is a fellow of the Canadian Academy of Engineering and the National Academy of Sciences of Sri Lanka. He also serves on the editorial boards of 5 international journals. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chief officers, associate dean, department heads, directors, and staff members, and dear students and parents. On behalf of Professor Lalit Gamage, Vice Chancellor of SLIIT, and Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, Chancellor of SLIIT, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. We are delighted that you have chosen SLIIT as the place for your undergraduate study. Now, this is the first intake of 2026. And we have a very big demand, so we have taken a very large number of students. And we expect actually much larger batch also after the release of A-level results. This is our normal enrollment cycle. And then also we'll be taking another batch towards the end of the year. One thing we are very proud is, which you can also see from this audience, that we have students coming from all corners of Sri Lanka. Our students come from different ethnicities, different religions, different backgrounds, and so on. And we think that diversity is very important for promoting excellence at SLIIT. Let me actually show you a few slides to give a brief introduction to SLIIT. So first, our Chancellor, Professor Lakshman Ratnayaka, and he was also the Vice Chair of the University Grants Commission and also the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering at University of Moratuwa. And our Vice Chancellor, Professor Lalit Gamage, who is also the founder of this institute, is a pioneer in the IT industry in Sri Lanka. He is also an affiliate professor at the University of British Columbia in Canada. We have several Deputy Vice Chancellors and Pro-Vice Chancellors. Myself, Professor Rahul Athalage is the Pro-Vice Chancellor Academic, and Professor Nuwan Kodagoda is the Pro-Vice Chancellor for Faculty of Computing. Then we have deans for each faculty. So we have Professor Pradeep Abbegunawardena is the Dean of the Faculty of Computing. Professor Suren Peter is the Dean of the SLIIT School of Business, but today he is unable to attend, but we have Professor Renuka Herath, Associate Dean of the SLIIT Business School, to represent the faculty here. Then Professor Ayantha Gomez, Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Malitha Vijayasundara, Dean Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, Professor Colin Pearis, Dean Academic Development and Quality Assurance, and Professor Lalit De Silva is the head of School of Architecture. We have 3 chief officers at SLIIT. Mr. Chaminda Bandara is the Chief Operating Officer, and Mr. Udita Gamage is the Chief Student Services and Outreach Officer, and Mr. Niraj Muthukuda is the Chief Finance and Commercial Officer. SLIIT started in 1999 with a very modest beginning. We had about 400 students at that time, but today we have grown to an institute with more than 20,000 students. We have graduated over 40,000 graduates. And one thing we are very proud is that today we are ranked as the #1 non-state higher education institute in Sri Lanka. Now this ranking was given by the Times Higher Education in United Kingdom, which is actually the gold standard for university ranking. And they have independently ranked us as the #1 non-state academic institution and also among the top 3 academic institutions in Sri Lanka, including the state universities. And our computing and engineering faculties are ranked among the top 1,000 plus faculties in the world, and we are also top 200 universities in South Asia. We offer 75 plus degrees at SLIIT. Some of them are Ministry of Education approved local degrees, and we also have a large number of international degrees we offer with foreign partners. 98% of our students actually find employment after graduation, and we have collaboration with over 50 university industry partnerships. In terms of recognitions and accreditation, we have a very prestigious recognitions and accreditation. Our Faculty of Computing is accredited by the Institution of Engineering and Technology of UK and the Computer Society of Sri Lanka. Our business school is actually in the process of seeking accreditation from the highest accrediting body in the world, which is the AACSP in the United States. In fact, we have progressed to the 3rd stage of this accreditation process. We have 2 more stages to go. So we hope that to become the first AACSP accredited business school in the country. Our Faculty of Engineering became the first non-state engineering faculty to receive recognition from the Institution of Engineers Sri Lanka for the civil engineering and mechanical engineering programs. Our School of Architecture is accredited by the Royal Institute of British Architects, as well as the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects, as well as the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveys. Faculty of Humanities and Sciences also has several recognitions and accreditations. We are a national university. We have campuses in different parts of the country. Our main campus is here in Malabe, and we have a new campus in Kandy, in Pallekele. We have a campus in Jaffna, Northern Uni, and we have our Metro campus where we started in 1999, and then we have 2 centers, one at Mathara, another one at Kurunegala, and we also offer a program with Curtin University, and that is located in Navamawatha, which is called Curtin Colombo, where you can also follow fully franchised Curtin University degrees in Sri Lanka. When it comes to international partners, we have the most prestigious international partnerships when it comes to undergraduate education. University of Edinburgh is one of the top 30 universities in the world, and they have collaborated with us, and they have recognized our engineering program, so a student can study 2 years here and then transfer to the University of Edinburgh for the remaining 2 years. Similarly, the University of Queensland, one of the top 50 universities in the world, they have collaborations with us in terms of business, computing, and engineering. For business students, 1 year here and 2 years in Australia. And for computing, also similar, and engineering, it is 2+2. And as I mentioned, we have a partnership with Curtin University, where you can follow actually Curtin degrees right in Sri Lanka. And in addition to these, we have 30+ other transfer pathway programs to foreign universities. Our students compete at the international level and become very successful. And these are some examples. And you will hear also actually from the faculty presentation more details. And we also have our alumni who have reached some very prominent positions. For example, Mr. Sandung Hapugoda is the country manager for Sri Lanka and Maldives for MasterCard. And similarly, there are others who have actually reached the CEO and other higher levels in their organizations. So in 4 years' time, we like to see you here in this auditorium, complete your studies and receive your degrees. Now, before I conclude my presentation, I have a few more things to mention. SLIIT is not a traditional ivory tower. We are here to actually make each and every one of you have a successful career and become a productive citizen. And one of the most important things I had to mention to you at SLIIT is we value time. Because any time you lost, you cannot gain it back. So when you are at SLIIT, you have to respect time and make sure that there are no disruptions to studies. Even during the peak of COVID, we ensured our students were delivered education and they were able to actually graduate without long delays. Our students were among the students in Sri Lanka who were able to complete their degrees without any problem during the COVID period. So we want to continue with that spirit. And now from today onwards, you become a member of SLIIT community. Now once you become a member of us, it also comes with some responsibility. And those responsibilities are, you have to respect one another. You have to practice good discipline. And you have to commit to the values of SLIIT. And also, you have to remember that you become a brand ambassador for us. Because what you do inside here and outside actually reflects on the name of the institute. If you have any problems, feel free to come and talk to us. And we have actually the president of the Student Interactive Society with us. He is also actually a student from the business school. So we have a very active discussions with our student communities in various faculties. And through them, we hear the challenges and issues faced by students. And we constantly meet and we try to resolve them to the best of our ability. Now, when you come to SLIIT, you will notice that it is not just only academics. Yes, academics is the most important thing, but you will also have opportunity to engage in a lot of extracurricular activities. We have a lot of sports here. We have various other activities. We have excellent facilities, gymnasiums, swimming pool and various other things, and also large number of student clubs. So I encourage you actually to use those facilities and opportunities. because that will make you a well-rounded person. That will develop a lot of soft skills. And through these things, you can develop discipline, work ethics, and accountability. And these are all things that are necessary to make you a very successful professional and a productive citizen. Finally, I wish you a very successful and a productive time at SLIIT, and I hope to see you in 4 years' time in this auditorium to receive your degrees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Professor Renuka Herath, the Associate Dean of the Business School. Professor Renuka has over 20 years of academic experience and is currently the Associate Dean of the SLIIT Business School. She holds a PhD in Supply Chain Management from Newcastle University, UK, and she serves as a visiting lecturer at several state and private universities, teaching subjects in logistics, operations, supply chain management, and Lean Six Sigma. She has published over 40 research papers in local and internationally referred journals. She joined the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, CILT, in 2017, has served on its education committee, was the chairperson of Women in Logistics and Transport, and currently serves as the Vice President of CILT, Sri Lanka. Ma'am, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, Professor Nima Rajapaksa, C-level officers, directors, and my colleagues at SLIIT Business School, parents, and students. Yes. So, unfortunately, our Dean, Professor Rempete, is not well, so I'm representing him today, and also SLIIT Business School. So, we warmly welcome you to the SLIIT Business School. I'm very sure that before you're making this decision, that you have done lots of research, and then you have decided to pursue your degree in business at our SLIIT Business School. So you wouldn't be, of course, regret in the future because you have actually made a good decision to select SLIIT Business School for your bachelor's degree. So if I give you some more information about our SLIIT Business School, so you can see our vision is to be a leading business school in South Asia and nurture business leaders to serve the digital age and beyond. So as Professor Rajapaksa mentioned in his speech before, so we are in the process of getting the most sought after accreditation for the business schools, which is very difficult to get through. If you look at all high-ranked universities, high-ranked business schools, of course, they usually have this accreditation, which we call AACSB, and we are proud to say that we are in the process of, we are like halfway done, so we may need to work on that a bit more. So we are actually trying to be aligned to the vision and mission statement of our business school. And also, if you talk about the mission, we are trying to transform business education through student-centered learning and digital presence, and engage all stakeholders to achieve excellence in research and sustainable business practices. As you may all know now, we always talk about AI and digital business. So digital skills has come one of the prominent skills that the industry is looking to have in you. So definitely, so we are trying to embed all these digitally able technologies and everything in our curriculum to make you employable ready once you are graduated from SLIIT Business School. So this is about the degree programs and number of students. Of course, so we have about 16 degree programs, both our degrees offered by SLIIT itself, and also we have so many foreign affiliations. So you will get to see as I proceed with this presentation. So we have about 16 undergraduate and postgraduate degree programs, and we have over 3,100 students in our business school at the moment. And also we have a very good, qualified, very talented, knowledgeable staff with us. so around more than 47 staff members and also 25 plus business leaders. And then we have 15 PhD holders, and if you look at our PhDs, PhDs of our staff also, they have been obtained from well-recognized universities, both local and foreign. And then we have 10 professors and also 20 plus foreign professors as well, so we sometimes work with them with various activities. Sometimes as they might come as visiting lectures or research supervision. So we really want to get that exposure also to our students. And then we are also working with the industry, because one day you must go and work in the industry. So business graduates must be very well skilled, should also be with soft skills. Your knowledge itself will not be enough. So therefore, we have ensured that we are getting the collaboration from the industry as well. We are seeking what actually we can exchange with the business school and the industry partners. So we are trying our best to give you that exposure as well. And also we have 6 research groups. So in a university, you may have heard of, like, although you are just coming to the university, research is something that we must do in university. So in our staff, we have like grouped them into 6 groups, looking at their specializations, of course. So we are usually, continuously we are doing research. Business school is well known for very good publications as well, as a result of the research that they are conducting. And faculty, of course, I have only, you only see the faces of the people in the administration or the management. So as I told you, Professor Suren Pete, our dean, he's not here today due to his medical condition. And then I'm the associate dean. Professor Ruan Chatilaka, who is the HOD of Information Management Department, he's also at a lecture now. And we have Professor Nisha Jayasuriya. She's the head of department of the Business Management Department. And year 1 coordinator is Ms. Kalini Rikamarachi. So you will mostly be coming to her for your grievances, for your, your request, and everything will be entertained by her, of course. So she will be your first contact point whenever you have any issues with anything that is happening once you started your studies here. And also, this is our staff, so only the senior level staff have come here. There are many more staff members in the faculty. Yes, so talking about the degrees, specializations that we offer, you may have already come across all these degrees through our website, and if you have come for open days, of course, you must have received some key information about our degrees we offer. So we are offering 8 specializations: accounting and finance, marketing management, human capital management, business management, business analytics, logistics and supply chain management, management information systems, quality management. So some of these specializations are actually, you wouldn't be able to see that many of the universities are offering in Sri Lankan context. For example, quality management, logistics and supply chain. Of course, these degrees are not offered at public universities in Sri Lanka. So therefore, you have a very key opportunity here for you to go and secure them. And also, if I talk a bit about the model that we are offering the degree, so first 3 semesters, they are the common semesters, and then from the second semester onwards, you have your choice to select the specialization that you are planning to pursue. At the same time, there are some key entry criteria as well based on the performance of the 3 first semesters. So therefore, emphasizing the importance of completing your first 3 semesters at your best capacity if you are planning to get into one of those specializations already. So I'm all telling you that you would have to perform better in your first 3 semesters. And the foreign degree programs also, as Professor Rajapaksha mentioned, so we have lots of many affiliations, of course, with the well-recognized top universities in the world. So if you're trying yourself to get into those universities, you may not be able to get a placement, but however, with the results or as the affiliation programs, affiliations that we have with those universities, you have that opportunity to transfer to these degrees if you want. So we have Liverpool John Moores University UK degree, that is a BB Hons in Business Administration. That degree actually you can complete the degree from being here as well, or if you want you can go there as well. And then we have BSc Honours Fashion Business Management, which is very rarely offered in Sri Lanka. And however, there's a huge demand in the market for this degree as well. So that is also in affiliation with Manchester Metropolitan University that we offer that degree. And also the University of Queensland, Australia. So we have, there are 3 degrees offered here: Bachelor of Business Management, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Economics. And also, we have postgraduate degree programs as well. So we have our MBA program offered by SLIIT Business School, and MPhil and PhD programs were also very recently started by the SLIIT Business School. And the transfer pathways, so I mentioned you already that we are affiliated with many foreign universities to offer their degrees here. So you will decide whether, now all these universities are actually having, on agreement. So some degrees, of course, you can complete 1 year here, or first 2 years, and you can go there. And depends on the agreement that you have signed with them, but there are opportunities. So if you look at Australia, you can see that we have about 7 universities here: La Trobe University, Flinders, Deakin, Griffith University, University of Queensland, University of Western Australia, Curtin University, and all these universities are top-ranked universities when you look at their world rankings. So definitely, if you are trying to apply for these universities independently by yourself, sometimes it will be very difficult to get a place. But as a result of the articulation programs that we have with them, of course, you get a priority among all other applications. And then in Canada also, we have Memorial University. UK, of course, as I already mentioned you, Liverpool, John Moores University, and also Manchester Metropolitan, and also Rennes School of Business from France. So you have a huge choice here. If you really want to go to, those countries, there is always a chance. You have to always reach the international division at SLIIT, and they'll support you, based on the decisions that you have made. And this is the affiliations or the collaborations that we have with the professional bodies, because when it comes to business graduates, of course, there are lots of professional institutions, usually depending on the specializations that you do. You may already have, some of you may have already followed Chartered Accountancy, right? So then you know that it is the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka. So likewise, there are many professional bodies for each of the specializations in local and also international. So we have already worked with them, and we have collaboration agreements that we have signed with them. So the purpose is the industry exposure, because being business graduates, if you do not have that business exposure, that will be an advantage, because we are going to deal with the business environment, which is highly changing. So therefore, we always have to be vigilant about what is happening around our business environment. So, and also based on certain agreements that you have signed with some professional institutes, sometimes you'll get some exemptions from those qualifications once you complete few subjects here. So that can always be done. So that is the relationship that you have with the professional bodies. And so we have also signed up some MOUs with the well-known giants in the industry. So you would recognize all these logos on the screen. So we work with them we take our students on industry tours, field visits, and then they come and deliver some guest lectures to tell you what's happening around the business world. Right? It's not only the classroom teaching that you would get, so you would also have to look at what is happening out there, and you should try to combine your academic knowledge with what's happening outside there in the industry. So for that also, we have partnered with so many organizations like this. And these are the events that we usually do. There are a few more also, more than this. So the purpose, again, to keep you engaged and to improve your teamwork. You know, you have to learn how to be a part of a team. Of course, once you go into the industry, you are not alone. You definitely have to work with other people. So we want to, of course, improve your organizing skill, communication skill, leadership skills, basically the soft skills. So you can be part of all these organizing committees, and you can demonstrate your talents on the screen. If you are a very good singer, if you are good at dancing, if you're good at sports, of course, there are so many chances at SLIIT. And so all these events are, of course, done by ourselves, conducted by students of our business school, led by academic teams. So Lantherume is a musical event, and Vogue Fest is actually, now as I told you, we have this fashion business management program. So this is where students will actually demonstrate their knowledge on fashion. And so this particular Vogue Fest is it's basically a fashion show to see the industry aspect of fashion in the business. Yes, and ICSDB is our annual research conference, and we have CSR projects, SLIIT Talk. So there are so many events like that. Soft skills, sales day specifically is done by the students who are following marketing management specialization degree, and DocFest is all about logistics students. So there are many events like this. I invite you to take part them in, and then you improve your skills as well, not only the knowledge that you are getting through your subjects that you will follow very soon. And these are some of the students. There are many more students who are actually excelling, and they are like heading top positions in their business organization. However, very few of them are here, of course. So you can see that they're holding very top positions in these well-known, well-recognized companies in the industry. So this is, of course, our purpose. This is what we are trying to do. We really want to see our students are actually shining in the industry, or wherever they go, whatever the profession that they will perform. Yes. Yes. So again, very welcome. We are extending, all of us at the business school, extending a very warm welcome to the business school, and I'm inviting you to take part in all these activities, and then use all the resources at SLIIT. We have a very good qualified staff at SLIIT. So please try to get the maximum use out of all the resources that are being provided to you. And we want to see every one of you doing really well in your degree programs. And all of us in the business school are wishing you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. Next on the agenda is the address by Mr. Chaminda Bandara, the Chief Operating Officer of SLIIT. He's a senior IT professional offering over 25 years of extensive experience, including nearly 20 years of senior management roles in premier businesses in financial, telecommunication, retail, and manufacturing companies in the Middle East and in the USA. He holds a BSc honors in computer science and engineering and an MBA in information technology, both from University of Moratuwa, and many other professional IT certifications in IT service management, cybersecurity, and technology implementation or management from renowned IT bodies around the world. Sir, you are cordially invited to address the gathering.
Professor Nimal Rajapaksha, Senior Deputy Vice Chancellor and Provost, Mr. Udita Gamage, Chief Student Services and Outreach Officer, Professor Renuka Herath, Associate Dean, SLIIT Business School, heads of departments, academic and administrative staff of SLIIT, respected parents, and my dear students. Let me also join the previous speakers in extending a warm welcome to you. As shown in the slide, your next chapter in life starts today, and it truly does. Students, you are stepping into a world that will help you grow, discover yourself, and evolve into professionals and leaders who can make a difference. Your commitment, your dedication, and your performances here at SLIT will define your future. And to our parents, today is equally important for you. Thank you for the sacrifices, trust, and the encouragement that brought your children here. From today, we take on a joint responsibility with you, mentoring them, guiding them, helping them to become confident graduates who can take on the world. Your support continues to be vital, and we are proud to partner with you on this journey. At SLIT, we believe in empowering our students with the right tools. So all of our students will be part of the Microsoft 365 education subscription of SLIT, and through which you will get genuine Microsoft Office licenses that can be installed on your own device. You will also get your own email address from SLIT. And this email address is very important because we want you to use this email for all official communications. Also, as part of this subscription, you will have access to cloud storage, tools like Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Power Automate, and so on. So at SLIT, we offer a wide variety of services to our students, ranging from student support, counseling, career guidance, financial support, medical services, and so on. I will go into the details of each of them as we go on. So we have built a very comprehensive support ecosystem to ensure your success. So when you have a problem, a query, or clarification about your studentship or about your academics, you can get in touch with our student support in many different ways. The most recommended way, of course, is to connect through our support portal, accessed at support.slit.lk. You can log into the portal, raise your query, and start interacting with us. So if someone wants to connect with student support over the phone, our student hotline is 0117 544 910, and then there will be agents to support you over the phones as well. For some reason, if you wish to meet student support in person, our student services division is located in level 1 of the main building, and then there will be agents to directly guide you. We also understand that most of you must have done your initial studies either in Sinhala or in Tamil, and when you come here and start studying in English, some may encounter difficulties. To support you with this, we have set up an English help desk as well. On top of all of this, we have plenty of support from the faculties, especially related to your academic queries. So SLIT Malabey campus is located in a 25-acre area, and we offer state-of-the-art facilities to our students, including modern laboratories, a very resourceful and a modern library, a gymnasium which has now been revamped with all the modern equipment, and centers for well-being, medical care, career guidance, and so on. We understand that while you are pursuing your education, having a healthy mind is very important. To support you with this, we have set up the Helping Hand Wellbeing Center. There you have trained clinical psychologists who will support you with your academic and personal challenges. We also have a medical center, and our medical officers are available for free consultation. And we do offer some medication free of charge to our students. Life beyond university is also very important. Our Career Development Center is the bridge between the academia and the industry. So we want you to engage with the industry while studying at SLIT. To this end, this unit will organize workshops, seminars. They will bring down renowned professionals from the industry to talk to you. So these professionals will give you insights about the current trends in the industry and what the employers would look for when you go out as a fresh graduate. Our Career Guidance Unit also organizes the annual Career Week. This is where we get industry companies to come to the university and actively start recruiting talent. So if you possess the right skills, you could get employment with these companies. So this is especially applicable when you are in third year and fourth year of studies. And based on our past experiences, we have seen many students taking advantage of this and getting employment much before they graduate. So SLIT, we offer over 20 different sports, and we have facilities for all these sports as well. So we have a large playground, large swimming pool, basketball court, tennis court, badminton court, and so on. Not only the facilities, we also have the coaching staff to guide you. Participating in sports not only enhances your physical well-being, but also build your teamwork and leadership skills. These skills are very important when you go to the industry. So I encourage all of you to make use of these facilities and at least participate in one sport. We have a very vibrant student community with many clubs and societies across faculties and interests. So Student Interactive Society is the main student body of SLIT, and we have student communities at each faculty level. So these student bodies are there to closely connect our students with the staff and management of SLIT. So if you are an individual and if you have a problem, if you do not want to come out openly, you can raise them through with these student bodies and get the attention of the SLIT staff. These clubs and societies also organize various events, and you can also take part in those events by engaging with them. SLIT is a proud pioneer in online education in Sri Lanka. We offer a number of platforms, online platforms and tools to our students. Our learning management platform, we call it the Course Web. This is where all the course material and student notices are published. So this is a very important portal for all our students. And also we do record most of our lectures. So if we happen to miss a lecture for some reason, you can catch the recorded version of that lecture on our online video platform called EduScope. Another important portal for our students is the student portal. We call it Student 360. This is where you get to see your entire profile, from your personal information, your semester registration, your payments, and more importantly, your marks. And the student portal is also available as a mobile app. The mobile app name is I Am SLIIT, which is available both on Android and iOS platforms. We also offer most of our library services online through our elibrary.slit.lk portal. And as mentioned earlier, some of the support services are also offered online. We believe education should be accessible to everyone. Therefore, we offer a number of scholarships to our students. So if you have done exceeding level in your A-levels, you could be entitled for our A-level top performer scholarship, where we waive off the tuition fee for all 4 years. If you have done well in your sports and extracurricular activities at school, you could be entitled for scholarships as well. Most importantly, after becoming a student of SLIT, still you could be entitled for scholarships. So if you do your semester well, the top 1% of the students will get to study the next semester free of charge. Also, if you represent SLIT in sports and extracurricular activities, you could be entitled for scholarships. On top of all of this, we have the industry-sponsored scholarships. Under this, you will get internship opportunities, and in return, these companies will pay your tuition fees. So if you are a top performer, there is plenty of financial support available for you. And we want to ensure dedication and talent is always recognized. So we have shuttle bus service as well, originating from various cities, Kolpiti, Colombo, Nigambu, Jayala, and Panadura. If you are based in any of these cities or in the vicinity of the bus route, you can make use of this service to travel to SLIT. Academic success must go hand in hand with accountability. Even if you are an expert in your chosen field of study, if you don't have self-control and accountability, you will not go too far. At SLIT, we take discipline very seriously, and we want you to maintain discipline, good discipline at all times. This is one of the key reasons that we have been able to provide you with uninterrupted education for a long period of time. All our rules and regulations are outlined in our student rule book, which is available in CourseWeb. So once you have access to the CourseWeb, please go through the student rule book and have a good understanding of the rules and regulations of the institute. Finally, the university life will challenge you, will inspire you, and sometimes it will push you beyond your comfort zone. But every challenge is also an opportunity. Opportunity to learn, to rise, and to become stronger. From today onwards, this campus is your home away from home. Take ownership of it, care for it, and be responsible in maintaining a clean, safe, and respectful environment for everyone who shares this place. And we will be there to support you every step of the way. On behalf of the entire SLIIT community, I wish you a very successful and fulfilling university experience and wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And with that, we have come to the end of today's proceedings. Before we conclude, I wish to share the following announcements from the organizers. After this session, the students will be guided to the exits for your refreshments. Your orientation program timetable starting tomorrow has been emailed to your personal email address. Please review the timetables carefully and ensure your attendance, as these are essential for commencing and following your academic program successfully. Dear participants and undergraduates of the 2026 January intake, remember that every expert was once a beginner. There are no limits to what you can achieve from today onwards. As you all set out on this incredible journey that will help to shape the thinkers, professionals, citizens, and difference makers, we want all of you to know that the entire SLIIT community is here to support, guide, and encourage you as you commit to study here and reach greater heights. Welcome to SLIIT. Please rise for the national anthem. Students and parents, please be seated. The dignitaries of SLIIT, thank you very much for your participation and support.